Live from the Breaking Table Studio in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is your host, Brian Van Slyke, and you are watching Breaking Motherfucking Tables.
It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, I'm with the Buffalo Bills. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. Hey, who you reppin'? What's your team? Who you reppin'? What's your team? You know I'm reppin' for my team. I got that talent on my team.
Yeah, guys, it is that time. It is Thursday night, and I got Tampa Neil live from the Bills Stadium in Buffalo, New York. Well, Orchard Park.
We are definitely
up, buddy?
live from the Bills Stadium. Who the hell was that just drove through in a Lambo?
Oh, you're gonna get cops are gonna show up on you. Yeah, that was pretty badass. But that was Stephon Diggs, bro.
Who that was?
Guys, we got a show tonight. We also got Tommy in the house from the Mafia Sports Report. What's up, bud?
What up? What up? What up, man? I am so jealous of you right now, Tampa.
I know. It makes you want to makes you want to go to the tailgate right now, right? Makes you want to. But guys, wait, there's more. We also have one more guest in the house. We got Sean Hanrahan from South Florida, Bills backers. I actually said it right this time. I practiced this shit in the mirror. What's up, Sean?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, the whole fascination right now is me that I'm inside the stadium and Neil is outside the stadium.
Mine's not a green screen.
Yours is okay, fine. Yours is not a green screen. I get it. Guys, viewers watching this, I appreciate y'all watching this. This is going to be a fun show. I promise you, or your money back from Neil, guaranteed. But we're going to be doing a giveaway tonight. I'm going to give some instructions on how you guys can win a signed Jordan Poyer jersey, courtesy of BuffaloAutographs.com. This episode is brought to you by BuffaloAutographs.com, and we're streaming also at Cold Front Report. So, guys, give that little share button, give that little like button. It makes us tingle inside. So, thank you very much. But that said, we were talking earlier. I was like, he never told me he was going on vacation. Neil never said anything about him going on vacation. He might have said it. I just wasn't listening. Okay, I get it. Then he's like, he calls me. He's like, hey, dude, tomorrow night's going to be epic. And he hangs up on me. I'm like, fucking weirdo. Okay, dude. And here he is calling me from right across the street from, I'm just going to call it Bill Stadium.
Oh, get the fuck out of the way. The Lamborghini was a lot cooler than the NFTA bus.
I'm telling you, bro, maybe that was like Stephon Diggs or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. He just shows up. Just wanted to see what was going on with this weirdo that's a complete empty parking lot, filming the stadium from across the street. He's like, he must be a Dolphins or a Patriots fucking videographer or something.
Homeland Security might show up and check him out.
I know.
I'm waiting for that to happen.
No, this is interesting. This is going to be great for viewers. We just see cops roll up. Boop, boop. Sir, put down the instrument. It's an umbrella. Oh, he pointed at us.
You got your press pass, Neil?
Huh? It's on its way.
You got your press pass?
Here comes the Lamborghini again, guys.
All right, I'll show you. Can we just we get to the show after we figure out if this is
I'm not quite sure who that is, but
Oh, damn.
There he is, right there.
Nice.
Say hi. Come on.
Was he going into Bill Stadium?
no, he turned the other way.
Oh, Neil, we have to figure that out. Mafia, who's responding down here, I can't keep up, guys. Do you know who drives a black Lamborghini?
Who
Sean, you
drives
might
a
know
black
him.
Lambo for the?
I don't know. I think you missed an opportunity there to stop him and get him on the show.
I know, dude. You just ran up like a complete non-psycho guy with the umbrella when it's not even raining, and be like, "I'm Tampa Neil. You don't know Tampa Neil."
There's your bus again.
We're huge.
Where's your bus? Hey, don't say hi.
Bye.
Okay, for this next prank, we're getting Neil to moon the bus. Come on. Guys,
I get the Jordan Poyer jersey if I moon the bus.
Guys, we're in the middle of a complete blank season. This is the most boring part of the season. Tommy, when did we start back up again? How many days?
What, like officially playing preseason
Well,
football?
let's just
August.
say let's just say minicamp. When's minicamp start? I don't know the
in 3 weeks.
Sean, you know
I
this
believe.
one, Sean.
I believe in 3 weeks.
I think you're going with maybe 69 days here.
Okay, 69.
You just want to say 69.
I have no idea. It's close to that though. It's like 70 something. I think. I don't know. Something close to that.
Awesome.
It's not far off.
So this what I was trying to get at, guys, until y'all maybe lose track of what I was talking about, which is very easy because I have like ADHD. Oh, look, a squirrel, kind of thing. And we are.
Holy shit.
I'm so fascinated at Neil's live shot from the stadium. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about. So thanks, Neil.
My bad.
So we've got a lot of things to talk about other than giving away the Jordan Poyer jersey by BuffaloAutographs.com and promo code Breaking Tables 1. I think I have to say that like twice. I don't know. I didn't read the contract.
By the way, July 27th. So I was
July 27th. So we're in this void where there's not really a lot to talk about Bills related. So what we're going to do is we're going to take calls from viewers. The phone hotline number is on right now. I want viewers to call in. Let's talk Buffalo Bills and let's just see if we can challenge Neil to run across the road or do something crazy. Like play Frogger with his phone. I would pay for the
Neil's on the road, so I just looked up the stat for him, and I NFL kickoff, not the Bills game, but the first game of the NFL is actually 69 days.
Oh, right, regular. Yeah.
Regular season. I thought you guys were talking about regular season.
No, he's talking about training camp, but preseason starts August 13th in Detroit. I may go to that. We'll see.
Nice, guys.
Yeah, against the Lions.
All right, so let's address the elephant in the room. I know everybody was talking about this. I see a bunch of people. The biggest news right now is the whole Ertz thing. I've got a good source who's live from Bill Stadium said that he saw him in the airport in Buffalo. Neil, can you describe that moment when you saw Ertz? Maybe that was Ertz. Maybe that was Ertz in the Lamborghini. Zach Ertz is going to Buffalo because he was in that Lamborghini. He waved to us and he said, "I love breaking tables." Pretty sure that's what he said. I don't read lips, but you can imagine. You can imagine, couldn't you? Get on the bus. Yes. Zach Ertz was spotted, guys. Let's go ahead and tweet that one out, everybody. Zach Ertz is coming to Buffalo. What do you think about Zach Ertz?
Zach Ertz at Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons? Was that? No, he was driving his Lamborghini to Tim Hortons.
To Tim Hortons,
then the Anchor Bar and then run down Chippewa Street. That's the rumor. That's the only rumor that I know of. What do you guys think about this Ertz signing? What do you think that does for our squad? What do you think it does for our high-powered offense? What do you think that does to Knox? So I've got like 3 questions into one. Let's go ahead and go around the room here. Let's get the show started. Tampa Neil, what do you think about this?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, and I always hate to make a comment like this, but it's all on what we give up for him. The biggest rumor with him, why he hasn't done any trades at all, has been he doesn't want to sign a long-term contract with any team, no matter who he goes to. He doesn't want to sign a long-term contract with wherever he goes to. So, I mean, if we get him for something decent, it's going to be a mid to higher round pick. I think all he can do is help Knox. He's not going to hurt Knox, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Sean,
I'm not against it, that's for sure.
You're against it. Wow, hold on. Before we get to Sean,
why
are you against it?
I am not against it.
Oh, you're not against it. Okay, that makes sense.
Correct.
Sean, what's your thoughts on this one?
I'm okay with bringing him.
I said you love to put words in people's mouth.
No, I just I like speaking up the selection of words that you said. Hold on, guys. Before we
got dig.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think they're really going a little crazy with this. There's an actual rainbow behind you. Is that for
you got your live on Breaking Tables? Give us 1 second, Sean. Before we talk, we get this guest on the line. Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
So is that Rainbow for Pride Month?
Oh, that was
Yikes.
extremely loud. Sorry,
That
guys.
means
I
the
don't know what
Bills are
happened.
going to win the Super Bowl, Neil.
That just means we're going to win
see
the
that?
Super Bowl.
You see that?
What happened
Yeah,
now?
it's pretty great. There's a
See that
rainbow
giant
behind
rainbow
Neil
behind me?
over
Look
the
at this,
stadium.
guys. Are you not entertained? Why is Neil not like front center right here?
Nice, Neil.
Like right in the middle of the rainbow. Right
Oh,
on.
if I see
I'm
a
gonna go
double
I'm
rainbow,
gonna go see some Lucky Charms going on.
there's a
here.
double. It's a double rainbow.
There is a double rainbow. It's a double
Dude,
rainbow.
it's
Yeah.
go back over to your left. Your other left. Your
Yeah, I can
extra
see it
left.
from
There's
there
a double
too.
rainbow there.
That is
Yeah,
a
it
double
is.
rainbow live
What does it
on air
mean?
on Breaking Tables. That means
What does this mean? Mafia.
we're winning the
Let's
Super Bowl. Guaranteed. That's the parade is going to start right there. Okay. And end right there. It's going to go all through Buffalo. We got to pick our spots now because that's all that means.
Got my
How-
spots.
Just hold the fort down. We'll run it away. So we had a caller, guys. We had a caller. If you call back in, I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you. All we saw was a lot of heard was a lot of reverb, and your voice sounded like you're calling from Neil's house in Tampa on the whatever internet that he uses. Sean, what are your thoughts on Zach Ertz, bud?
I'm cool with it as long as we don't give up too much for it. I think Knox might actually finally break out this year, and I'm hopeful for that. But the more the merrier, as long as we don't give up too much for him.
Okay. What's too much? What's too much? If he got 1,000 yards one time, and he was averaging like 800 yards. He's a reliable tight end. I don't think he's an all-pro, but I think he's much better than Knox. What is too much to upgrade if you've got wiggle room? What do you think?
I think a third round pick is too much.
Oh, okay.
A third round pick is like borderline the limit. Like fourth round or higher would be all right. But maybe we have some trade partners. We have a huge depth. Maybe we trade a player for him too or something.
Yeah. All right.
Not bad, yeah.
But I don't think we're like a tight end heavy team. Obviously, we need to upgrade our tight ends. That's why we're not a tight end heavy team, like in passing plays and whatnot. But Zach Ertz will definitely add to the mix.
Gotcha. All right, guys, we got our first caller of the evening here. Before we get Tommy's response on Ertz, we got a call. You're live on Breaking Tables. Who's this?
Christopher Hare. I'm in Orlando, Florida.
Christopher from Orlando. How you loving this weather, man? We don't have to deal with snow. Well, we had to deal with the rain.
Yeah, a lot of rain lately. A lot of heat.
What's your thoughts on Ertz? You want to chime in on that, bud?
I'm very excited about it. I think that's what we need to go to the next step. Like back in the 90s, that's what we had, a heavy tight end presence with Metzelars and all that. I think Ertz would be a game changer.
Okay. And why do you think Christian Wade is the best running back of all time? All right. Well, that's not the answer. That's not what I was expecting. We're going to say bye to this. No, I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Thank you for calling. Did you have something on your mind? Anything you wanted to ask the panel here? Because we are all professionals, excluding me. We have 3 professionals in the house. I'm just here for the free beer.
Professional. I'm outside the stadium. Boom.
And yeah.
So what do we need to do to win this Poyer jersey tonight?
What do we got to do? You got to watch the show because we'll be announcing it throughout the show, buddy. So I hope you like it. Grab a cocktail and have some laughs, my man.
All right. Thank you. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
That was pretty cool. Thank you for calling. I'm going to match this eventually. I promise you that. Why is no one talking about Hollister? Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. I need to hear Tommy, the Mafia Sports Report. He's on the borderline of analytical and just like overtly realistic. I live in the dream world, the happy place. Tommy is like I don't know, Tommy, bring us down to earth. What's your thoughts on Ertz? Because this is going to be interesting.
Okay. So, Ertz is definitely in his later stage of his career. Would he help us for the next let's say 2 seasons for sure. Would he help possibly the younger tight end room with Dawson Knox? If that, yes, but Bean will not give up more than a 4th round draft pick. It just will not happen. He loves his draft picks. Everybody knows that. So, like I said before, it's either going to be Philly's going to cut Ertz, and they're going to, if he wants to come here, he's going to have to take a decent deal. Bean's not going. I would see a 1 to 2 season deal for Ertz. Other than that, I would not get Ertz. I think Hollister could fill in for Knox if Knox is not the answer for now. But we are not a tight end kind of a team. We're more of a pass heavy wide receiver set anyways. But if we did get Ertz, I wouldn't hate it. I would just hate it if we gave more than a 4th round draft pick.
Okay.
Other than
Fair
that,
enough.
I would be all for it. If you look at his stats, and I know a lot of people say he's been falling off, but really, he only had 1 bad season, which was last season. Other than that, he's had pretty much 1,000 yards almost every season. So,
and isn't
yes,
there a
that would be a
saying
huge
where
upgrade.
rookies? Is there a saying where like after slumpy sophomore year or something? It's like always the year after the rookie year is where they kind of do that little nosedive. So it just what he does outside of here. But my question is, what is that definitive moment? What that line that we see and we say, buy Knox or no Knox? If forget about Ertz, let's just say Ertz is not coming. Okay, I personally I think it'd be good. I'd be good, but I'm on the pretty much the same boat that everyone else is. I'm not getting rid of anything greater than a 4th round pick. I think that and 4th would be generous for a guy near the end of his season. Maybe he's got another 2-3 more years left. I don't know. I know that he's injured a lot. I think the past 2 years he was on. I mean, you always saw the injury report on Ertz. I think I picked him 1 year in fantasy and he got hurt.
Well, no.
Or am I just making shit up like I always do? I don't know.
2019, he had 916 yards. I mean, that's not. He only had the 1 bad season last season. He's not. I don't know where that's coming from because in 2018 he had 1,100 yards. 2018 he had 800. You know what I mean? 800 the year before. He's not always injured. He's playing almost every game.
Well, my source in Buffalo right now told me some guy in a Lambo showed up and it was Ertz and he told that story and I just had to emphasize it, Tommy.
He's not always hurt. But to speak on Knox, I think this is his last chance. I think Bean really wants it to work out, but you got to remember Knox, like I said before, he was a quarterback in high school. So he's late to this tight end kind of, position. He also wasn't really used a lot in college. It was mainly the DK. They had a lot of good receivers over there. So he's kind of late in the game. So you could see the potential in him. He makes some big splash plays, but then he also makes a lot of what the hell are you doing plays, right? So if this tight end university thing doesn't work out, it's just not going to work out. If he has another subpar year, I think it's time to move on and see what maybe Hollister, if he steps up this year. If not, it is what it is.
Devil's advocate here. I get what you're saying, and you're absolutely correct. I'm not arguing that. Devil's advocate, though, if we have Ertz, who obviously not injury prone according to Tommy's stats, but he's a reliable tight end that could possibly get us to that Super Bowl, possibly win it. If he could guarantee, if he knows that he's healthy and we can guarantee a Super Bowl, what the fuck are you doing, Neil?
What is Neil doing?
He's just running across the steer. He's Naruto. He is Naruto. Hold on a second. He's Naruto running into that double rainbow. I mean, the Bill Stadium. That is epic, dude.
I get better shots.
Keep going. Go in the locker room, bro. Nobody will ever notice. So listen, guys, back to the question. If Ertz can guarantee a Super Bowl, okay, what would you still saying 4th is too much?
Well,
I don't think
he can't guarantee a Super Bowl.
Yeah, no one. I don't think we add any one player. It's going to guarantee a Super Bowl.
All right, guys, hold on a second. We got our next call over here. Let's see if we can hear them out.
Call for extension.
Is that the police? There they go.
Breaking tables. This is Brian.
We have a live arrest.
Get that guy out of the stadium.
We're watching Neil try and get kicked out of Bill Stadium. But you're live on air, bro. What's going on? Who's this?
Matt.
Matt, where are you calling from, bud?
Tampa.
From where?
Tampa, Florida.
Okay. Welcome to the show. What do you want to talk
Matt.
about, bud?
Mm,
Okay. Yeah, I always like talking about that too. Nothing wrong with that. You think the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You think we're going to go undefeated?
Hopefully.
Okay. Hopefully. Who do you think we're going to lose to, Matt?
No.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We're giving away a Jordan Poyer jersey tonight, man. Thanks for calling Breaking Tables. We'll look forward to breaking tables with you next time, bud. Take care. Bye-bye. So that was strange. No, that was cool, though. Totally cool. Hello. Thanks for calling
Hey, but
in, Matt.
speaking of somebody in Tampa,
Oh, you got Tampa out of that? Is that what that was?
got Tampa out of that.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry, guys.
I
don't
gotta
mean
ask.
it's-
Every time somebody calls, is that music gonna play?
Apparently, yeah. It's like,
Oh, no, I was
so
supposed to
bad,
switch
bro.
it. Hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. I'm going to switch it
What
right
is-
now. I forgot to switch it. Let's see how I do this.
You need
The
a
next person who
switchboard,
calls, this is going to be epic, guys. Okay, the next person that calls, call. Somebody call right now. Let's 877-716-1714. That's 716-1714. And then you can hear the cool music. Is that double rainbow? Did you find the pot of gold yet?
Not yet. Still looking for it.
Just for the new people that just tuned in, Tampa Neil is live from the Bill Stadium, and we've got double rainbows in this beach. That means automatically by default, we need to figure out where we're going to prop that golden statue of Josh Allen.
Ooh.
Can you guys hear that one?
Is that what everybody listens to when they call in? I like it.
I don't know. Should I make it like that?
Grasshopper, call for extension 0.
Thanks for calling Breaking Tables. You are live. What's up? Hello, who's this?
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on, but I can't hear you, bud. Say that again.
The Bears.
Oh man, this is the Bears guy. Never heard of you.
Sure is.
Why are you calling? Are you upset that Trubisky is joining the Bills and now your quarterback is gone?
I'm just looking forward to that preseason game.
That's going to be epic. You're going to wear a Bills Trubisky
Looking
jersey,
forward to a
correct?
preseason game?
I think we
Yes,
all
I'm
do.
a Chicago
Honestly,
fan.
I think we all look forward to preseason, some sort of football. We're talking back to normal life. We got a Bears fan who's converting because Trubisky went to Buffalo.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's no converting here.
You're already looking at Buffalo Bills tattoos. I'm pretty sure that is technically conversion. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It hasn't
Chris
gone that
wants this
far
hat.
yet.
I'll get it for him.
I want it. Get the hat. Get the hat.
Get the
Climb
hat?
up there
Yes.
with your umbrella with the double rainbows in the back, Neil. There's double rainbows in the house.
I think Neil should run on the field. I think Neil needs to run on the field.
No, I'm inside the stadium. He's outside, so you just can't see the rainbows because I'm facing the other direction.
Come open the door.
Hey, Mr. Bears fan, I appreciate you calling in, my man. Go Bills! Can I hear a Go Bills from you?
Go Trubisky.
You know what? Fair enough. That's good enough. Thanks for calling Breaking Tables. You have a great night. Fucking Bears fan.
Hopefully the next call isn't like extend your car warranty call.
Oh, that would be
that'd be
hilarious.
amazing,
We should just prank him. Just prank him all there.
Oh,
Look at that. This is Brent Thompson was like, Mitch was a 2018 Pro Bowl. Yeah, hell yeah. Solid backup. So, not just solid, the best backup of probably in the NFL. I think we had a conversation one time on who's a better back. Who's a better backup, Sean? Than Trubisky.
Best backup.
Who's the best backup in the NFL?
Well, usually Ryan Fitzpatrick, but he's starting this year, so
He'll probably be starting. Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
But I would go with Trubisky. I don't know.
Cool. Fair enough. Good answer. Let's go ahead and take this call here. Hold on, guys.
Nick Foles.
You're calling in breaking tables. This is Brian. How can I help you today? Who's this?
Brian, what's happening? Scott from 24/7 Buff Pandemonium. How are you?
Scott calling back in for 24/7 Buff Pandemonium. I can't say that all in one breath. Woo! What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, man, I brought up that running back situation your last show, but this one's a good topic. I want to hear your guys' take on it.
Okay.
We drafted Carlos Basham and Russo. Knowing what the Bills did with Epinesa last year, keeping him out of the first couple games and having him kind of work on his body weight and learning the defense, do you think the Bills, who do you think will make a bigger impact right away, Basham or Russo? And do you think Russo will be held out a little bit so he can kind of develop into a Buffalo Bills defensive end? Remember, he only played, I think, 14 games total. So I want to know your take on this. Okay.
Yeah. Let's start with Neil. Work our way around. What do you got, Neil? What's your answer to that question? Double rainbow guy stealing hats.
I think that's a lot. I'm still in Lamborghini chat. I think a lot's going to depend on how AJ Epenesa's progress is this year. I think that if his progress is as good as what we've heard, you may see Russo just maybe not play as much this first season and have Epenesa play a lot more. So, which I'm okay with. If he develops into a better player the second year, what's worse that happens, right?
Okay, Sean, what's your answer to that topic, bud?
Well, I think he was asking who's a bigger impact was Basham or Rousseau this year.
Oh, my bad.
And
that's why we need a reliable source. He's over here worried about getting hit by Lamborghinis. So
I would say Basham's more pro ready day one, and with Rousseau taking a year off, I think Basham's going to step in and have a more impact, ready to go. But I think Rousseau long term is a better player for us.
Oh, maybe that's Scott Reed calling back in again. Hold on.
Grasshopper, call for
Scott
extension.
Reed. Scott, is that you?
Hello?
It says Scott.
How you doing, boys? Go Bills.
Go Bills. Hey, please hold. We got to finish answering Scott's call.
All right, cool.
So, Tommy, what's your thought on that, man? Can you end us off with that good? No, because I want to get into this one. I want to get into this one where it's Tommy, I'll let you answer, then I'll go ahead and just lay the hammer down.
Okay. So, this training camp and preseason is going to tell a lot between Russo and Basham. I think Russo has more talent. I think his ceiling is a lot bigger. But Basham has more experience as far as college playing, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's a better player. We'll find out in training camp. We'll find out in the first couple preseason games, because I don't care if he played one season or not. If he's the guy and he's making plays, put him in.
The guy.
So I think
there's a reason.
I think training camp, and like I said, training camp and preseason is going to tell a lot about playing time. Now, will he start? We'll see. If he's making splash plays, I don't care how many games he's played in college. Put him in there, because we need help getting to the quarterback. That's how I feel.
I think the best scenario right now is I think Epenesa is going to take that jump over Addison. You got the left side, you got Addison. His underling is Epenesa, and you got Basham, excuse me. Kind of like competing for that number 2 spot. And on the right-hand side, you got Jerry Hughes. And I think Rousseau, learning from Jerry Hughes, that is the recipe for just my personal take on that one, though. I just that our defense is going to be set. Number one defense, number one in sacks. We're going to have number one in takeaways this year because now the quarterback doesn't have as much time to throw that ball, and we already have a solid defensive secondary, guys. So it's going to be epic. Holy shit! I forgot you were calling. Caller, what's your name? Hello, you're on the air, Brian. This is Brian. What's going on, dude?
How you doing, bud?
What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan, thanks for calling Breaking Tables. What do you want to talk about, man?
I don't know.
Okay.
The Diggs and Diggs.
Diggs, Stephon Diggs.
Pretty good wide receiver.
Yeah. See how people are saying how, I mean, if it wasn't for him, Allen wouldn't be who he is.
That's a good point. That's good. And Matt, where are you calling from, bub?
Utica, New York.
Utica, New York. Okay, so the question is, what about Diggs? Okay, so I think what he was trying to...
It's actually about Allen and Diggs, kind of.
Gotcha. All right, bub. I appreciate it. That's a great question because we actually wanted to get into this one. So I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and do one of these numbers here. Thanks for calling in, bud. Utica, New York. So the question was Allen versus Diggs. So if Allen does good, Diggs is going to do good. Who gets that chicken before what came first, the egg or the chicken? You know, it's one of those kind of dilemma questions where it's like, well, is it Allen that's producing these numbers or is it Stephon Diggs producing these numbers? And it's kind of a good take because there's a lot of stuff going on there going, oh, it's all Diggs. It's all these so-called professional analysts are like, it's all Diggs. They're still hating on Josh Allen. What's your take on that one, Tampa Neal from Buffalo Live Bill Stadium?
I mean, I'm assuming it's PFF that's saying all this crap because they just suck to begin with. But, I mean, it's a combination of both. Allen got better in his third year. That's just reality. You just get better as a player when you work hard. Bringing Diggs in not only made Allen better, but it made the rest of the receiving core better. The rest of the receiving core got open more because there were more people on Diggs. So it's not just Allen, and really it's not just Diggs. It's the whole offense got better because there was more attention put on one guy. And Diggs is so good is that he can take that attention himself, and he can take double coverage. He can catch the ball in double coverage.
So you're saying you're Team Diggs, you're not Team Allen?
Oh, I'm the whole team. It's not a one player, and it's not.
I'm Team whole team.
I'm Team whole team.
All right, but you're leaning more towards that. It's really Diggs that's making Josh an all-star.
No,
that's all I heard from that, dude.
He's got no opinion.
Right.
All right, can we get a solidify? Sean, please.
I'm gonna go.
Clarify
Okay,
what
look,
he's saying or what you want to think.
Obviously, they're both contributing to each other's success, right? Like that's a given. But I think without a real quarterback, you could have the best wide receiver on a team. You need a quarterback to throw the damn ball, So you have to give Allen the little nudge ahead of Diggs, but they're both contributing to each other.
Okay. So if they both get MVP, or if they both have record-setting years, which they're going to have again, who do you give that MVP to?
Okay, so if you took a team with the best receiver in the NFL and you put him on a team with a shitty quarterback, he's not going to be the best receiver in the NFL anymore. They're both contributing, but the quarterback is the one that's making all the decisions, who to throw to, what to do. It's the quarterback. It has to be the quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. Tommy, what do you think, bud?
Oh, no doubt. It's going to be Allen if it comes down to that. Let's say it's a tight race for the MVP or something, but they work great together. What? I'm muted. I'm good.
No, you're fine.
No, okay. I don't know. Brian was pointing at stuff, so I
was pointing. No, Scott Reed goes. Allen's song was rising before Diggs came to town. Absolutely,
no doubt. So
he's still chugging people over.
Yeah. So look at the stats. I always tell people, look at the stats, Allen's stats from his rookie season to now. So numbers don't lie. So obviously when he got John Brown and Cole Beasley, John Brown, just a heads up, I don't think he ever had a 1,000-yard season until he came to Buffalo. He had a 1,000-yard season.
He
right?
had one with Arizona.
True.
Okay, so there you go, right there.
Josh Allen.
So my Josh Allen, right? John Brown was on multiple teams, right? Baltimore, Arizona,
with Lamar Jackson, who was apparently
right.
better than Josh Allen on PFF.
Exactly. So my point is, and that's Allen's his second season. So third season, Allen is obviously better. He did a lot to improve in the offseason, which he continues to do. So he's just showing that. Not only that, Cole Beasley, another one who never had close to 1,000 yards, pretty much had 1,000 yards with us because of Josh Allen. So you have to say it's a little bit more Josh Allen than Diggs. I love Diggs. I just think it's a great match. I think it's just like they're a match made in heaven. That could have went south real quick. It could have been a disaster. Diggs could have been terrible for us, and it wasn't the case at all. It was
like Baker Mayfield and Beckham, just a total
peanut butter and jelly, man.
Dumpster fire
together. So
you got to give Gable some props too.
Gable,
man,
Dorsey. I mean, guys, Palmer.
I'm not a Dable guy, bro. I'm sorry, man.
He was hoping. Tommy was hoping that Dable would leave. He's like, yes, I mean, Ken Dorsey's gonna get. Yeah, I love Ken Dorsey.
I really want Dorsey to. I think Dorsey's going to be our next coordinator. I think Dorsey helped Allen more than most people think, and I think he knows this offense, and he can step up when Dable leaves, and he can put his own little spin to it. And it's going to be fun.
Quick sidebar: Why do you like?
I'm going to tell you why I don't like Dable. What?
Yeah.
Why? Okay. So I never liked Dable from day one. I think Dable is probably one of the worst in-game decision makers. I think he does not know how to adjust at halftime. He's terrible at that. He gets out-coached by better defensive coordinators. It shows. I think he holds Allen back at times. And I'm hoping this season he doesn't.
Tommy, I'm just telling you why I don't. We only lost through. Well, technically 4 games last year.
I'm dating back. I'm dating back since he came to our Buffalo Bills.
Fair enough.
He has a terrible track record.
I want to end this.
There's a lot to it.
I want to end this topic with, guys, who do you remember more in the 90s during our Super Bowl run era? Do you remember Andre Reed or do you remember Jim Kelly? So I'm team Josh Allen. I remember both, yeah, but I'm so team Josh Allen. I think. Listen, he had Kirk Cousins. Everybody was like, Kirk Cousins is a top 5 quarterback, and then he's just like, Then he came to Buffalo and he just 1,500 yards, guys. First time in NFL history where he led the NFL in receiving yards and catches. Receptions, right?
For the team of the 90s, everybody always remembers Jim Kelly, obviously. But the only person to win an NFL MVP on that team was Thurman Thomas.
Yeah, true. Yep.
So.
All right, guys, we have another call here. We'll take one more call, then we'll talk about this Jordan Poyer jersey giveaway that we're going to do because you guys are watching Breaking Tables. So let's take this call, and let's see what it's all about.
Grasshopper, call 4.
All right, you are calling into Breaking Table. Oh, you just hung up on Breaking Tables. Thanks for calling. So I know, right? I hope you don't get. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna get your number. I'm gonna get your number. Make sure you don't win this jersey.
They were in an elevator.
Did we just score a touchdown?
All right, guys. Everybody. This is the only reason why everybody watches this show. It's not for making fun of Neil and seeing double rainbows or Sean's amazing Game of Thrones artwork in the back or Tommy's fake green screen in the back. But this is about watching the show and you are getting. I'm going to do a giveaway. Okay, the only way that you are in order to win a free jersey, okay, it's free. Not win. I'm giving you a free jersey courtesy of BuffaloAutographs.com. And even if you decide to purchase memorabilia, which is the #1 memorabilia company, Bills related gear in the world, in the universe, universe. Buffalo promo code Breaking Tables 1, you get $10 off. So this year they sent us to us. We teamed up with them. They're going to give us some jerseys so we can give back to the viewers who are watching who love the Buffalo Bills as much as we do. So here's all you got to do to get that jersey. Okay, it's authenticated. I got to stop moving around because by the time I get to them, it's going to be like, what the fuck happened to the jersey? I'm joking. Nothing wrong with the jersey, but all you guys got to do. Okay, very simple. If you're on Facebook, you got to share this video. Okay. If you're on Twitter, you got to retweet that video. And if you're on YouTube, you just got to subscribe. And I'm going to take all three. No, actually, I was going to do something different. I wanted pictures of your cool
Brian,
spots. But you know what?
Sorry to cut you off. You're lagging really.
Fucking pulling a Tampa Neal on.
Yeah, you're good. You got Tampa Neal's internet.
Fucking Spectrum.
I got Tampa Neal's.
You were rolling, man, but I had to tell you.
What I don't understand is Tampa Neal is on his iPad doing this in front of the stadium, and he's got better internet than his house.
Right.
Bro, you can never not ever do a show. You can't. You're not allowed to do a show anymore from your house, bro. You just got to build a camp there, a little tent, and just stay there 24/7. So back to the Jordan Poyer jersey, okay? If you share this video, if you retweet this video, or if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button.
In the running, boom.
You're in the running, and I'm going to do starting right now at 8:14. I'm going to do a random show, but you have to be on the show. You have to be watching the show Monday to win it, and I'll FedEx it the next day when I go back to work. I'll FedEx it personally to you guys. But all you have to do is just share this right here, and then hit the retweet or subscribe button. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. And I'm going to pick a random person, and we'll go from there. So go ahead and do that right now. Right? Yeah.
Are you gonna?
Let's take this call.
Are you gonna overnight the FedEx, or are you gonna 3-day that?
First class mail.
Probably.
Turn on your volume on your computer. Not you.
I did.
There you go.
I did.
Hello. Thanks for calling Breaking Tables. Who's this?
This is Joey Hedge Jr., buddy.
Joey Hedge Jr. What's the fuck is up, buddy? Joey Hedge. Are you team Spectrum? Well, thanks for calling Breaking Tables, man. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about how the running back is not going to start that you want to.
Oh, Joey.
Christian Wade. You want to have a bro? Yep. I need a new beer for this one. Oh, you just open up a double rainbow behind me right now.
Oh, the question is they said that we're having a running back competition. Who do you think would start in the backfield?
We're going to go on the room. We're going to save the best for last. Tampa Neal calling from live from the Bill Stadium. What's your thoughts on the running back? Because Joey Hatch Jr. has been blowing up my phone and wanted to know that answer.
I mean, I think it's going to be a running back by committee, but I think Singletary eventually is going to be our main guy.
Nice. Okay. That everybody has their opinions. Got it. Sean, what about you? What's your thoughts?
This whole show, everyone's been agreeing. It's kind of sad. I have to say that Singletary is seriously the guy, and then it's going to be anyone else behind him who steps up. And unless Singletary starts fumbling the ball or doing stupid shit, he's going to be the guy. So, I mean, not full load, but 60% of the snaps or more. So,
fair enough. Tommy, what do you think?
You know what I think. 100%. I cannot believe this is even a discussion that people saying Zach Moss should be.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can't hear you, Tommy. You must have been muted by the admin.
It's going Christian Wade.
So let me translate what Tommy was going to say. I'm joking, Tommy. Go ahead. You can finish your.
No. Singletary is. Listen, Singletary averaged 5 yards a carry his rookie season. I keep going back to this. It wasn't his fault last season. It was a lot to do with the offensive line. A lot. We didn't have a lot of healthy
I agree
guys.
with that.
Mongo wasn't healthy. Terrible
And the-
run blocking. Go back
and
and
the-
watch all that film, right?
And the play
So-
calling by your buddy Dable.
Oh,
Cody Ford was
exactly.
playing.
Right. We have Brian Winters in there. Dable. Listen, and that's another thing with Dable. I will say too. Another knock on him. Not to get on Dable too much, but
Sorry.
Devin Singletary's rookie season, I felt like he didn't get the running game going right away either, and he got Singletary involved late. And when Singletary got the ball, he actually did really, really well. And if you saw what Singletary did, he had 775 rushing yards, average 5 yards a carry, but he barely kind of used them. So, Dable has to, hey, are we a passing team? What are we? Because going in the playoffs, I felt like he was pushing the running game. So it made no sense. That's what frustrated me so much about the playoffs too. But yes, you got to start Singletary. I think Singletary will get the most majority of the snaps. I think it's going to be between Breida and Moss as far as who gets the second most. Other than that, that's it. I don't think Moss is ready. I don't see, to be honest with you, I like Moss, but I don't understand all the hype that he got when he didn't really do much. I'm just being honest. I get everyone saw on YouTube that he's running people over in college, but I can pull up a lot of running backs that did the same thing in college, and you can look at a film and go like, wow, this guy is a beast. But what player did Moss run over last season? Name one big splash play that we can sit back and say, man, did you see that Moss play? I can't, but I can tell you I can remember a couple Singletary plays that wowed me. Just saying.
I remember. It was about 2 years ago this time. And
Here we go.
there was this running back who just looked at a ball and ran it for 70 yards. I think it's the first time touching it ever. I could be wrong. It might plus or minus an inch or two. I don't know. What's the conversion ratio from yards to inches? Tampa Neal, you're supposed to be my stat, aka mathematician. Let me tell you about the number one running back in the world right now. Okay, Christian.
Oh my God.
Wade. No, why? But why? Did you see? Okay, there's a valid argument. Number one, if we're running the ball, that means no. I don't want to see a running back get 1 yard a game. That's selfish. I know. I want to see Josh Allen just go down and just throw it. He's got to get 4 1,000-yard receivers. But Christian Wade is going to be that guy. Just stands there and just hits your safety net. Just look at that guy run. Wait till preseason. He's going to open everybody's eyes and going, holy shit, Brian from Breaking Tables is not insane. He is actually really fucking good. 2 years after learning the system, being complete top health athlete shape, I think he's good. So that answers your question, brother. Thank you for calling Breaking Tables.
Brian
Not
answered
a
it.
problem. I love everything about it.
Joey Head Jr. Have a good night, bud. Go Bills.
But remember, I told you if he starts, I'll get a tattoo of his jersey on my arm.
Yes, dude. That's all right. Hey, you gotta. I want to see
Never
that
gonna
on Facebook because it's not official unless you put that on Facebook. All right, we can talk about it, but unless you
I'll
have it
post
on
the
Facebook,
page.
thank you, brother. That's awesome. Get ready for that.
All right.
You better start designing it now. Joey, thanks for
Hey,
calling, man.
Anthony, fuck Spectrum.
Fuck Spectrum is right.
That's awesome. Bye, bud. Thanks
I
for
want to
calling.
know. I want to know who's sending Brian a box of tissues when he gets cut.
This is what I want to say, Brian. Like I love Christian Wade too, man. It's a cool story, but you're living in like the 2013, 14, 15 Bills, going like some superstar player come out of nothing, but it's not gonna happen, man. Like I'd love to see
Bro,
as much
you know
as
what?
you.
They're
know?
gonna make videos
Like some
of
Stevie
this show.
Johnson
They're gonna make
story of
listen,
you, like, you know,
when he's in the
I
Hall
like
of
the guy
Fame.
too.
When he's in the Hall of Fame. When he's in the Hall of Fame, they're gonna make videos of this particular show. Well, people
like
are all
34.
laughing at him, and this is gonna be the greatest come up of from nowhere, and here you are kind of story. And it's gonna star
I think
who would
if he makes
star
the Hall of
Cuba
Fame,
Gooding.
Brian should be the person to introduce him.
I would be
about-
honored, bro. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to say. I want to thank the two fans that agreed with me and that are my pets. Even my wife was against me, and she doesn't even know who Christian Wade is. What's that, Sean?
What What about Williams, man? Like kid was a
He's
stud
intriguing.
in actual games.
He's
I think on a top ranked guy.
Not your Nate Peterman shit.
Okay, so he's RB2. We'll give him RB2. Zach Moss, Singletary.
Boom.
What about Breida and Moss? They're not going to cut Breida.
We need an RB3 once in a while, bro.
Yeah, Breida.
Throw in the mix.
Or Moss.
This is why
RB3.
there's going to be a lot of upset Bills fans on the 53-man on the cut. Because I'm telling you right now,
somebody's going to get cut.
You cannot have 5 running backs. This is not going to happen.
Well,
the
with our offense, we need probably 2 or 3.
The only way Christian Wade could ever make the team is if he actually can contribute in special teams somehow. But he hasn't even learned He hasn't even learned the game of running back because he's never been a running back. So to teach him special teams on top of that, they're screwed. So that's all I'm going to say.
I think they should just try him as kick return and see what he does. Honestly, I think
cool.
I think he's so far behind NFL. I think I think he just it's hard for him to switch over from rugby to NFL. It's going to take not only that, he's older. He's not a young guy.
How old is he? I said 34. How old is he actually? Like 32, 33,
he's in his 30s.
Like
yeah. So and it's not like he's been playing rugby, so it's not like he's fresh leg guy either. So I think if I'm McDermott, I'm like, hey, you know what? It's preseason. Who cares if we lose the game? Put him back there in the 3rd or 4th quarter. Let him return a punt or kick. If he fumbles or does bad, who cares? Well, at least we know now. But the running back, it ain't happening. It's just not going to happen. You're going to see Antonio Williams before him. So
yeah, I agree 100%.
It's not happening.
Well,
but even
was that a that's the FBI, bro. Run.
How many running backs did we keep last year or year before, or any team keep?
Well, we had Singletary, Zach Moss,
TJ Yeldon.
And Taiwan Jones for special teams.
So it's 4 running backs. So one of the 4th one and potentially even the 3rd one should be contributing to special teams. So they're going to keep Breida because he's
unless you're counting practice squad, then of course you had
but
I'm talking about on the roster.
Yeah. So I mean, Breida is not going to be a special teamer. So
no,
you got 3. You got
guys.
3,
We talked about
one spot.
I agree with you guys. We talked about like our QB room being the deepest in the NFL. Our RB room is by far galaxies away deeper than any other team, hands down. Come on, guys. Singletary, Moss. All right, fine. Christian Wade. I know you wanted me to say it. Antonio Williams. TJ Yeldon is good too for a good, once in a while if he doesn't fumble the ball. Taiwan Jones.
I do not agree with that at all.
We don't have the deepest the RB room in the NFL. Who's got a deeper RB room?
We don't even have a real RB1, man.
Dude.
Of course we do. He's called Josh Allen because I'd rather watch him run the ball. He's a QB1, RB1, WR1. Come on.
Cleveland has probably the best 1-2 running back combination right now.
True story.
Okay, by far killing us. It's not even a close. Tennessee just by himself can beat all of our running backs.
Exactly.
One guy. We do not have the deepest. We have a lot of mediocre to okay running backs. I love Singletary, but he's never going to be a stud in this league.
But do we want to see him run though, guys?
Here's
a legit question.
Right.
Here's a legit question.
It's not happening.
Gents, here's a legit question. Okay, do we really want to see him run the ball? I want to see that ball through Josh's hands every time, bro. Just.
You want to be able to put away games too, though. You got to be able to pick up those 5 yards.
You got to be able you got to kill the clock. You got to do all that stuff in the game.
Play action. There's stuff that you have to do.
Play action if you don't run the ball.
Screenplays.
You got to run it every once in a while. You got to keep the defensive. You got to keep the defense honest.
Blocking.
7 people back.
There's a lot to it, man. You have to have.
Josh Allen's not going
running
to
back.
think if 7 people are covering all of our wide receivers. So, yeah, you can't just not run the ball.
Right.
All right.
Though I understand what you're saying, Brian. I actually think we are a passing team, and we should stick with that. I think that's where we kind of fell apart in the playoffs a little bit on offense side. I think we try to get a little bit too safe, and that's why my big
you
knock
hate
on
Dable. That's why you hate Dable.
Just play the way we played all season. I don't get the whole, now we're going to do it totally different.
Can I like, because I wanted to finish this argument with you earlier.
Yeah,
I don't think I don't think Dable is like necessarily like some genius or something. Like I think Frazier should have a head coaching job before him, but I think Dable and the plays and the shit that we did and like the loss to Kansas City, I think solely lies on McDermott for being a pussy and not going for it in situations. And I don't think that has anything to do with Dable. That's McDermott overriding him going 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Let's just kick the field goal.
But
I don't know.
But
I think
is he in charge of that? Is he in charge of telling?
McDermott's the head coach. He's the one who's in charge of everything. And I think McDermott's going to go, no, let's do this play. We're looking at the analytics team. Someone's calling in going, we're going to do this play instead, whatever. I think Dable, I mean, I don't know the guy, and I don't know what they're calling. None of us do. They're never going to tell us. But I really think that McDermott's going to be the guy who goes, let's be conservative. I feel that
they told me all the time. Last time I know.
But why? If that's the case, why wasn't he conservative all 16 games?
I didn't call McDermott well, maybe I did. In that game,
yes, you did.
In that Kansas City game.
But he wasn't. But he wasn't. He wasn't conservative all 16 games in the regular season.
McDermott was being a pussy in that game. I'm not gonna lie. So whatever.
No, the whole playoffs
for it. It's all good.
No. The whole playoffs was not what our style of football. And you're going to tell me
fucking give Josh the ball and run it in.
Very uncomfortable. It felt like we were uncomfortable throughout the playoffs. But then once we started going, we really didn't, except for the Ravens game, we really didn't put away anyone else. We didn't play our style of offense that we've done the entire season. So why do we try to fix something that wasn't broken?
I think they got really conservative in the playoffs and tried to play. Tried to play the analytics side of shit, and that's on McDermott. That's not Dable.
But does that go back to them not trusting Allen so much still? I kind of feel that has because at the end of the day, you gotta I kept saying it, just let Allen be Allen. I know he's gonna make some mistakes, but that's what he is. He let the dude play his style of football. That's what worked all season. Now you're gonna handcuff him a little bit and. Hey, we're gonna play it safe here. We're gonna, and man, I just think it messed him up a little bit. So you gotta let him loose.
Let him loose.
I still look at that opening drive in that Kansas City playoff game in the championship game. It was once they went for 3, I'm like, we're screwed. This is just pussy shit. That's what it came down to. It was just.
No, I agree.
When you didn't go for it, you not only did you lose the confidence in yourself as your team. You're telling your team we don't have the confidence in you to win. Go for the you're playing Kansas City. Go for it. It's all. But it's one game. Let's go.
But I will tell you this: we live and learn, and I think McDermott and the coaching staff and the players. I think each season they learned a little bit and obviously improved. So if we went to the first game we lost against the Texans, we learned from that mistake. Allen learned a lot. Right? Yeah, Dable learned a lot. And then now we got to the championship game. Players, coaches, they had to have learned from that mistake. I assume this season, now it's the Super Bowl, man. There's nowhere else to go, right? This is it. So I think we're ready. I think the coaching staff's ready. I think McDermott learned a lot too. It's not like McDermott's this head coach. He's been a head coach for many, many seasons. He's kind of new as well. Right? We've only had him so long.
Not like a head coach. I mean, that's what you just said.
No,
what did you say that again?
He was a coach, but he's not. He's new as a head coach. He's only been a head coach for 4 seasons now. Yeah. He's only been an assistant defensive coordinator. So he's new to this.
And look at the quarterbacks he had.
I will say that Sean McDermott will probably never shake my hand now, but
because you call him a pussy.
Cheers to you, coach. I trust the process.
I love you too, Coach.
But you're going to see, by the way, if Dable gets a head coaching job, it's going to be a disaster. I'm telling you right now.
I'm not disagreeing.
It will not be a good outcome.
I'm not saying he's some great legend or something. Like I think the consistency is what's helping this team is having the same guys around.
I think
all
Allen's
these players.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, of course. You know,
I think Allen made Dable.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think Allen is getting Dable a head coach.
Hold on a sec. Think about the offensive coordinators or defensive coordinators that left Bill Belichick's era. Look how they panned out. Not a lot of them panned out at all, right?
Brian Dable.
Well, I don't think he was. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's. Oh, yeah,
that's true.
Okay.
He's a Belichick.
But as a head coach, though, what I'm trying to say Brian Dable has never been a head coach.
He was a head. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Damn it, dude.
Yes, and he was terrible.
Breaking tables, always giving you false information.
Yeah.
His teams were always last in offense. By the way, yes, he only did good in Alabama, which I'm talking about the NFL. Though.
No, I know. I'm saying
I'm talking about the NFL. That's what I was like. What the fuck are you? I knew I was right.
Right.
Yeah.
Trust me, I won't shit on somebody if I didn't have his stats and like everything before I say this guy's bad. And I think Dable's actually gotten better, but I think it's Allen that made him better too, man. Yeah. Like I'm telling you now, when Dable leaves and he has some rookie quarterback wherever he goes, it's going to be really tough.
To be fair,
the first 2 years of Dable, he was very conservative, and to be honest with you, it annoyed the shit out of me because he was so conservative. They wouldn't let Allen go loose. Somebody's honking at breaking tables. You hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. But I didn't even heard him yell, "Breaking tables!" That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that too. No, that always annoyed me that he was very conservative and he kind of did the same thing in the playoffs, and that's where,
Like, do you guys remember
or McDermott? Though is what I'm saying.
Do you remember?
I really think a lot of this is
Philly?
McDermott.
Yeah. Do you remember the Philly game last year? We played the Eagles the year before, not last year, but the season before, and it was really windy in Buffalo, and everybody knew the game plan we should have ran. And what did he do? He passed heavy, and we lost. We got killed. And they ran the ball on us. Remember?
Yeah.
Miles Sanders killed us that game. They did the right game plan in Buffalo, and our own coordinator decided to pass heavy in like 35-mile-per-hour winds. That's when I was like, what is going on here? Like, I didn't get it. And we have Danny McCoy, by the way.
Gents, ladies and gentlemen, jury, Tampa Neal, Sean Hanrahan, Tommy from the Mafia Sports Report. Guys, this show has been epic. Not only are we going to give away a jersey next Monday, courtesy of BuffaloAutographs.com.
Better start sharing, people.
All you gotta do is share it. It's pretty simple. Hit the share button on Facebook or on Twitter. You can do the retweet thingy, or just subscribe to YouTube. I'm going to take what time did I say? 8:14 when I first said that. 8:14 on July 1st. Next Monday, we are going to announce the winner of that. And you got to be watching the show. You got to be watching the show. You got to call in and say, that was me that won it. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to ship it next day delivery or 2-day delivery, whatever the non-super expensive one is. I'm joking. Guys, I'll get it to you ASAP because I love you as a viewer. I think Neil took the cake with the double rainbow at Bill's Stadium. Sorry, Highmark Stadium. There it is.
I hate that.
There it is. I cannot wait.
It's the worst fucking name. We should have had a whole conversation about that.
I just want Bill Stadium.
Cannot wait.
I'm so sick of these names, man.
If you're gonna do something, make it Labatt Stadium or something.
Right? Oh, make it
new era.
Because we're going to the Super Bowl and going to win it. You need to make it epic. And Sean Hanrahan's over here. Looks like he's in a Game of Thrones background with like pipes sticking out.
That's what I'm going for. Yeah.
That's very artistic.
I'm at my shop.
I feel I should drink a glass of wine looking at your window pane down in the corner.
What are you drinking, Sean? Some bourbon?
Sophisticated.
Well, I was drinking tequila, and I ran out of tequila, so the only thing I had left in the shop was some wine. So I've been pouring wine in my drink here. I'm at work, so I'm not at home.
Ralph, the Rich.
Dude, guys, tonight's show was absolutely epic. Again, all you got to do to win a free jersey, I'm going to pick some randos, share, tweet, or subscribe. Yeah, that's simple. This was absolutely epic. Sean from South Florida, Bills backers, I appreciate you coming back on again.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Dude, I cannot wait to do our live shows from we're doing 5 live shows. Sean already booked me for 5 live shows at his bar, South Florida Bills backers at Brendan's.
I might cancel the 4 after the first one. We haven't decided yet. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, that hurts, bro.
I'm just messing with you.
That fucking hurts. Oh, wow. I don't never know who that guy is. Awesome, brother. So your IG got hacked. Guys, follow him on Instagram at SFL Bills. And also, wait, we got one more caller before we say bye to everybody. Let's make this one a good one, guys. The Bills will make it happen now.
Probably my dad.
Grasshopper, call for extension.
You're calling Breaking Tables. Who is this?
I just want to say, go Bills, Super Bowl.
Woo! Go Bills, Super Bowl!
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you for calling. Have a great night. See you next week. Guys, that was awesome. Tommy from the Mafia Sports Report, where can we find you, bud?
The Mafia Sports Report on YouTube. Doing live shows every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And that's it, man.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, Tommy. That was absolutely epic.
Brother. Anytime. It's always
follow
epic.
Tommy and his fans only page. Tampa, mother effing Neil. Where can we find you besides outside of like a lunatic outside of Bill Stadium? Where can we find Breaking Tables?
I'm very happy that you're not going to find me for trespassing in a jail cell today. But you can find us on Breaking Tables, YouTube. We are on Spotify. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook. Like us, share us, get a jersey.
From BuffaloAutographs.com. Promo code Breaking Tables 1.
You'll see me in Tampa next Monday again.
Wait a minute. I got one question that we did not talk about, guys. Psych, we're not leaving yet, Tampa Neil. You can't leave until you answer this question. What's going on for the Tampa Buffalo Bills game?
All right, so I did finally get in touch with Kyle, Tampa Bills backers. He had a baby, so he had a good.
Congrats, Kyle.
Go through my calls. Congratulations, Kyle. So talk to him, and we got a place that we both like to do a beach party. Okay, and we're talking about doing a tiki boat invasion to invade Tampa. You hear that? We're gonna invade fucking Tampa on tiki boats.
So what you're telling me is on tiki boats, we're all going to stroll in Tampa, Buffalo fucking Mafia, Bills Mafia. That's what you're telling me?
We're going to cruise the waters of Tampa Bay on tiki boats and probably book some tables and yeah.
Break tables on water. Guys, this is going to be an epic event. So this is the Bills versus Tampa.
More information coming up on here soon.
Tampa.
Yes.
Nice.
How do we get more information about that?
You got pay attention to us on Breaking Tables. More information as soon as it gets released, we will have it here. Listen to us, we will have it.
You got to watch.
It's gonna be the day before. Yeah, you got to watch Breaking Tables. It's gonna be the day before the Bills Bucks games, so it's gonna be on December 11th.
All right, guys. We will as we get closer.
By the way, get this helmet back. The red helmet.
I like it.
Nice, guys. This is Breaking Tables.
Thank you, guys.
Sean, thanks for hopping on, brother.
Hey, thanks for having
Tampa
me.
Neil from Buffalo. In Buffalo.
Like
it's Buffalo Neil.
Yeah.
Buffalo Neil. Tommy the Mafia Sports Report. Guys, this was absolutely mayhem. Jordan Poyer, share. That's all you gotta do from BuffaloAutographs.com. Love you all. Double rainbow. Bye-bye.
Double rainbow.
I just keep recording it until people like I go to 0. People are still watching right now. Like, I want to see that Lamborghini. I want to see. Just kidding. Bye, guys.